Greetings, JC Pilcher, and this is the Age of Ornon vlog. Burdett Fellywafter sat staring out the window of his room in the great fortress of Howd Osgedrom. It was a Sunday, and many people were dressed in their finest, making their way to the temple. Amongst the crowd, he spotted a man who stood with his arms folded, laughing at the people going in. Every now and then he would shout that they were wasting their time, and that there was no God. He called them children who refused to give up on their childish fantasies. Burdett shook his head in disgust, when suddenly he heard the sound of his door swinging open. His intruder had not even done the courtesy of knocking, but Burdett didn't bother looking back to see who it was, for he knew that such an entrance meant that his visitor had to be none other than Galar the Guardian. "Good morning, Burdett. I suppose you can call it that. Why are you not in the temple worshipping?" "Well, I don't think people would take too kindly to Amiris joining the services." "Unfortunately, you are correct. For safety purposes, I am glad to find you here. Though I'd much rather have had to hold you back, as your love of Ashar draws you to the temple." "I would have a hard time going to that temple with that idiot out there mocking." "What do you mean?" Burdett pointed out of the window at the mocker, and Galar took a glance at him. "Poor fool. Honestly, I don't know how to take him. Have you seen him before?" "I have. Every Sunday, in fact. Though he usually brings us friends." "Well, if what he says about there being no Vashar is true, then it would be pointless for him to be out there objecting to people worshipping, don't you think?" "Unless, of course, he's just mean-spirited. Well, even amongst my foolish kinsmen, I have only found a few who would dare say something as nonsensical as that. I take pity on such people. A strange sort of pity, with a mixture of a desire to chastise as a parent would. He and others like him remind me of a fool I once knew, who lived in one of Consilia's southern kingdoms." "Oh boy. I know what that sound means. You want me to listen to one of your stories, don't you?" "I do." I'm sorry, but I do believe that I'm a little past the age of listening to stories. You'll probably just love me to sleep." "Not when I'm the one telling the story. And besides, I have lived over 6,000 years, and I still feel the need for a good story from time to time. So listen closely." Well, that's just a snippet of a little clip from, it's actually not from my book. You might see a little clip of something that happened between chapters in the first book. Something that's not important enough to add into the book, but I thought would be beneficial to put in here just to give people, a little picture of some of the characters. Burdett and Galar, who are in this conversation, are two of the primary characters in the Age of Ornon series. I want to upload several short stories just to kind of give people a free look at the characters and some of the ideas in the story. I'm going to try to keep them shorter than my Halloween video, which was ridiculously long. And so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to break them up in parts. So what you have here is the first part. The next one I'm going to have Galar's actual story and the follow-up to that. And I plan on doing this throughout these, just once again to give people something, because I'm just kind of embarrassed at how high the price of my book is. I didn't set it, just saying. I was just the one who wrote it way too long. But so to give people free stuff is always nice. So yeah, this is free. Hope you enjoy it. Until next time, like, comment, subscribe. And for those of you who have read it, I'm just saying, see if you can guess where in the story this might be, what chapter. And just as a finale, this is Thanksgiving Day when I've recorded this, and Christmas is coming up. It's not too late to order The Age of Ornon. The first and second book can be found on Amazon. Make a great Christmas present. Hey, shameless plug, but whatever. With that said, hope you have a great day, a great Thanksgiving. God bless. See you later.